Akuapem Poloo, Fremi sexy Poloo. Adonia, voice okay, how anything. Adonia, there's a way she makes her voice at that point, you know. But on Just Being Us this evening, I'm going to be speaking to one bubbly human being that hit the internet some years ago. Also got to play some roles in movies on our screens, and all of a sudden, boom, from nowhere, she had to deal with the law. She's back, and I'm sure she's got a story to tell. Welcome to Just Being Us, Akuapem Poloo.
Thank you.
Is it that you're shy, or what was the?
No, I'm not shy. I'm not a shy type, you know. So I'm not shy. Just that I'm so happy to meet you again.
You have to come to pay me royalties. Oh. You have to come and give me the stardom you're enjoying. You have to come and give me some of the money.
Yeah, right.
Because it's our interview that went viral and everybody started talking about Akuapem Poloo.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you're surviving in this industry. This industry is more like a lion bites lion, dog bite dog industry. So I'm glad that you're surviving. But so on the show, every time we come, we take pledges because we're going to have to talk about you and just be us sharing our lives with people. I also want to ensure that we are not sharing fake stories.
Yeah.
I pledge that I'll say nothing but the truth. And so this is me saying the truth. So you can also take your glass and pledge to the camera and let them know that you're going to be Akuapem Poloo and not Akuapem Poloo.
Okay. I pledge to say nothing but the truth. Going to be the real me, the old me. I've not changed.
Hey, so help us God on the show. Yes, hey. So when you say you're going to be the real you, the old you have not changed, what does it mean?
Yeah, I've not changed, and I will not change for anything because I have no regret for anything. The only regret I had is to take that picture with my son. But aside that, anything for the past 5 years now that I've become Akuapem Poloo, yeah, it's cool. I'm cool with it.
Now, people, I've heard people say that, oh, we expected that she'll come and, be indoors. She'll come and she won't go anywhere. You people are cool with you saying, I'm not going to change anything I've been.
Yes, why must they expect that? This is me, this is what I survive on, this is what I feed on. My loudness feeds me. That same loudness made you interview me the first time you saw me at the VGMA because I was that babbling and loud person, and I got your attention for you to come. Same loudness got Cardi B attention on me. So I will never change. But there are some petty things that I won't do again. Yeah, that one day I won't do again. But the old me is like that. Twerking and being loud and, my energy is still there.
The things that you won't do again, of course, you've talked about the picture. Of course, definitely you will not repeat a thing like that.
Yeah.
What else is there that you won't do again?
I wouldn't talk about people's issues again, which I stopped doing that long time ago. That was when Cardi B came, and that was also when I met Sarkodie to take the picture with him. I vowed, and the video is still on my page. I was like, because Sarkodie didn't look down on me, because Cardi B didn't look down on me, and they came close to me as their own, I'm going to stop being and talking about people. But me twerking and doing loud, like being that lovely, bubbly girl on social media to sell things for people, I'm still going to be me, myself.
Do you think that we do not understand you?
Yeah. People, I don't expect anyone to understand me because you will not get anyone to understand you. And you don't need that. If you think about that, you will be in stage 1. You will never move on. Because if you are doing something and you feel like someone should understand you, the way I think is different from how you think. So I will never and ever expect you to understand me. Whatever I do, if it's not good, I know it's not good.
Yes, you do it.
I know that it's not good, but I do it. I knew it that talking about people, saying things about people wasn't good. But I did it, and that brought me this far. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm not saying it's good. But I did it. It worked for me. And everything you do, you pay for it. Whether good or bad, you pay for it. And whatever I was doing, I knew I'll pay for it, and I've paid for it.
Oh.
Yes.
How did you pay for it?
Yes. It took me to jail.
But that was not what took you there.
Yes, everything took me to jail. Whatever I did since day one, taking half-naked pictures, being loud on people's issue. So it made me suffer because most people that I spoke about went to pinch me behind closed doors.
How?
Paid to see me suffer.
How?
Yes, I know all. I heard all. Anytime I'll go to courts, they say people are interested on your case. Why? Did I steal? I didn't steal. Did I kill? I didn't kill. I took a picture with my son, which I didn't know the manner I took the picture with my son would be a problem because I don't know about that. And I was thinking it's my own son. I was thinking, oh, I went through pain before giving birth to my son. And I didn't know the law would hold me like that. Fine. I didn't expect to go to jail. And I went to jail. And God brought me back. And when they brought me back, the same judge who said the sentence the first judge gave me is too harsh, so they should bring me out, took me back again. Just imagine, they gave me food. You came to see, you said the food is too small, so they should give me another one. And now you, the same person, you said the food is too small, said they should give me the same food that you claim is small. Do you get where I'm coming from? Yes, but it's normal.
So is that what gave you the perception that some people could be behind?
No, a lot happened. A lot, so many things happened. And I realized there's one video that came out after I and my son picture came out. A close friend of mine took my naked video and forwarded it to a lot of people, gave it to bloggers, radio presenters, even my boyfriend, and gave it to Somadina, the Nigerian guys, that Regina Daniel boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. Soma.
The one that you always post.
That is my boyfriend. I've never even seen before. Not knowing, my friend thought something was really happening between I and the guy. Meanwhile, I've never seen the guy before. The whole Ghana knows that if I've seen the guy before, we will take picture and I'll post. But I've never met this guy before. It's just the Nigerians also loves me. The same way Ghana people love me. So when the guys heard about me, I think they were on set and someone said, pronounce your girlfriend's name. And he said, Akuapem Poloo. He couldn't even mention the name well. So when I got the video, I posted it and I started writing on it. You know how I do it. I take advantage of, I don't know how to, I make good use of things and he pushes me out there. It's not that we've met before, but because he mentioned my name, I felt so grateful. So I started saying he's my boyfriend, we are going out. And he played along. Doesn't mean we are going out. But my friend thought, really, I'm seeing the boy. And then sent my naked video. I was lucky, I was lying. So it was my back, my buttocks, everything was showing, and he sent it to the guy.
How did she take the video? Were you the one who made her take it? Or?
Never. We did a TikTok video, so I was sweating as I was going to bath. So I started removing myself when a call came in. Even if you're listening to what I was saying, someone called, wanted to buy honey from me. So I was on the phone with the person, and she said, oh, if I'm busy making call, then she's going to use my water. When she finished, she will fetch it down for me. I said, okay. So I thought she was bathing, not when she was standing behind me, videoing me. And gave it to my former manager. And then they spread it. My former manager groomed her, and they went to sit on TV to destroy me, mention other stars' name, so that the stars will hate me.
That they done what? Oh.
I said when they travel, they go to sleep with men for money. A lot of things. And now my same friend is begging me. I have a lot of proof. She has sent it to me. She said it's whatever she did is haunting her. I have it. She's begging me.
What could have been the reason?
I don't know. She claimed my old manager said he invested in me without getting anything back in return. That is what she told me. So this is all the things that went against me, and it brought me down for me to go to jail.
So did that video contribute to anything?
Yes, because my last but one court that took me to jail, the first jail, they brought the video to court and they put it on pen drive to my lawyer. Yes.
And was played in the for
my lawyer watched back. They gave it to my lawyer. Maybe they wanted him to know the reason why they are going to sentence me, and that video was part.
But did you leak the video? How could it have been?
No, my friend.
So how could it have been a reason why they are sentencing you?
Yeah, because true things that my friend said in the interviews. My friend said I can do anything for likes and views on social media. So I made someone did that to me. I videoed it myself. But if you should look at the video, you see that I'm not aware. My feet are all dirty. And no, even if I'll do such video, I'll edit it before. Do you get me? I'll edit it before posting it out there. But here's the case, because whatever they planned didn't work, because they didn't see me suffer in jail, now she's telling me the truth. And she's telling me it's haunting her, and she wants us to come back.
I take a break on this note. When we are back, I want to find out how it felt like after many court sessions, finally knowing that you're going to jail and not knowing what your fate will be for quite a while.
Yeah. Zoom.
Welcome back. It's just been us. I've been speaking to Akuapem Poloo. She's been telling me, proud to her ordeal that became national news, how she's been faring, and the things that she thinks led to that. And she's been talking about her manager being one who sent a friend, to do all of this because he didn't make money from you.
Yeah.
Did he have a contract with you?
Yeah, we had a contract, but as a manager, you have to go out to get business for me. But all the deals, I bring them. And I have my business phone with me. So all calls come to me. And you never brought any business. You never brought any business for me.
So what was he doing for you as a manager?
Yeah, I wasn't having a car by then when we started. So we were using his car, so he was putting fuel. But he never told me anything he does for me. He doesn't demand if when I get money and he's supposed to get something, he gets it. And me too, I get whatever I have to get. So I don't know why.
Oh, you're paying him?
The money comes, we share whatever he needs to get.
Even though you brought the deals?
Yes. All this time, I get my business myself because I manage my page. I don't trust anyone to give because people have been hacking my account since 2018. So I handle my page, all my social media, I handle them. I receive my calls. So business will come out, tell you, let's go and sign. So when we sign, whatever we get, I give you yours, I get mine.
So when did you fall out? What happened? At what point did he say he didn't make anything from you, so he wants to go off?
Okay, so after Cardi B came, I even went with him to Cardi B's distance, so I was there with him. But after Cardi B left, when I call him, he doesn't pick anymore.
Oh, just that?
Like that. He doesn't pick anymore. Not only he was in contact with my friend. And it was because my friend wanted to go to Cardi B program with me. When she realized that I've received the tickets and I was making noise on social media, she called me that she would like to go with me. So I promised her the ticket is 3. So myself, my manager, and her, we are going together. But whenever I go out with her, then she will be saying, let's go home. So, yes, if I have to...
Why is it that you're getting too much attention?
I don't know, only God knows. Anywhere we will go. Grossman, I want to go home. I have somewhere else to go. And I didn't want to lose and miss anything about Cardi B. Yes, and she will go and do that. When it gets to look at the time Cardi B came down, 12 a.m. By then she will tell me she has an appointment, so we have to leave. And I don't need that energy around me. So I didn't go with her. So I discussed it with my manager. So I think my manager got to know that my friend got angry. So he used that to get the girl and started meeting the girl, giving the girl money. All the transactions, the girl sent it to me. All the money and the dresses my manager has been buying for her. They have been meeting at Villaggio, Jolu, all the chat, the girl has sent it to me. But me, I said, my God, who created me? My God, who has brought me this far? Because I'm from the village, Me, I'm more like someone who doesn't have father, who doesn't have mother. Because I've suffered with my grandfather. And I came to Accra 15 years now, all by myself, no relative here. So I don't think evil for anybody. I'm a free spirit person. So if you think evil for me and you try to bring me down, my God will deal with you. Me, I don't have money to take you to court. I won't spend money because the up and down, my own courts, the way I suffered. The full up and down, sometimes I have to be on a motorbike. I even hurt myself. Motor bend me. Going to court. Yes, it's here. The mark is here. Because I didn't want to miss court so that they will give me a bench warrant. This is the stress they put me through. But God didn't allow their dreams and wish come to pass. I didn't spend the 90 days. Ghanaians showed me love. The whole world showed me love. And I really appreciate that.
Who is this manager?
He's American citizen. He's a black man, but he's a citizen of U.S., America. I don't know how to put it. You've met us before. The first time you met me, VGMA, I was with him. The dress I wore, everything, he bought it for me from US. The boots and everything. That is it. And he never asked for anything in return, whatever. I don't know what he meant by he didn't get anything in return. I don't know.
But was that not the same man people said was your sugar daddy that you were going out with?
No, not that one.
It's not that same person.
That man, I told you he's a white man, remember, in my I told you a 54-year-old man, yeah. So he's not that man.
And he just came, you didn't know him from Adam, he just saw you on the internet.
My first time meeting him, they did some modeling this thing at inside La Palm. That thing where Abeku Santana was there. That was my first time to meet him.
When you wore the nets?
Yes, the net thing.
Whether it's net or lace
the net
dress.
thing. So when the man was there, he actually brought a model or a singer to perform. He was managing that lady. I think she sings, but they didn't allow her to perform. So when they asked me to model and I was looking that sexy in that net, he was in white coat like this, sitting somewhere, and he got closer to me. This thing, Black Kofi, the blogger, will testify to it. Even Ronnie is everywhere will testify to this thing I'm talking about because I was there with them the first time the man met me. The man gave his card to Black Kofi, the blogger, to give it to me, and he said he wants to manage me. So since then, we got along. So anywhere I'll go, if I'm going to shoot a movie, interviews, I go with him.
Let's come to when you took that picture and it became a national issue.
No.
What was going through your head at that time? Because on radio, Akuapem Poloo, print media, Akuapem Poloo, television, Akuapem Poloo, in the marketplace, Akuapem Poloo, in church, everywhere, Akuapem Poloo. The picture was circulating, all through the internet.
Actually, before I'll post that picture, I already knew I was going to be it's going to be like that, but I didn't know it would take me to jail.
You knew it was going to be like how?
Like talk of
town.
Yes. I knew it.
Is that what you were looking for?
No. I always say that giving birth to my son was not easy at all for me. And I got pregnant 3 months where I used to live in Osungot Bend. I came to Accra to suffer, gather everything, and everything went shrimp like that. When I gave birth I suffered. Even when I was pregnant, I suffered. So anytime I see my son, that is why I gave my son to my mom to take care of him. So since my son was 6 months, I gave him to my mom. He has been with my mom. It was when these issues started, I brought him close to me because I felt scared that social welfare will go for him and my mom will be helpless. But if my son is with me, I can protect him. So anytime I see my son, I feel it reminds me of things that I've been through.
Like what kind of things are those? You say you suffered where you were born into.
Yeah.
What was it?
Okay, when I was pregnant, my baby papa wanted a baby boy. And anytime I would go for scan, they don't see it because they say the way the baby is lying down. But anytime my baby papa would go to the mother would tell him that my child is a girl because I didn't change, my leg didn't swell, and I'm not having any complications, so it's a baby girl. So it brought a lot of problems. The guy doesn't sleep at home, sometimes 2 weeks and stuff.
You were living with him?
Yes, because my place got bent, I moved in with him. And I faced a lot of things. Even when I gave birth, it wasn't easy at all. The guy told me he will marry after birth, so that the adory and everything. We said, okay. They even said they would do arule. At first, they say engagement as Christian. But later on, the mother said they should do arule because he's a Muslim. And because I love him, I said, okay. My people asked me, will I do? I said, yes. But after I gave birth, the mother said they should wait for 3 months again. And so my people said, okay, if you said 3 months, now she has given birth. She should come home. When you are ready to marry her, then you come for her. And since then, it has been me taking care of my child as a single parent. And it's not easy. It's not easy because I don't have any reasonable work job I'm doing. If not being loud on social media, selling people's products, because I don't really get movie roles, which everyone knows, and they know I'm good in acting. Because if I can just play on social media for people to take it serious, to get Ghana go crazy and ask, who is this girl? Meaning I'm a good actress. But I'm not getting movie roles because most people think I'm loud and I'm not good for their brand. Good, that is not a problem. So this is what I suffer. And I'm trying to make my son live well. But it's not going the way I like. It's not like what I do on social media, I like it. I don't like, but I have to do it because you can't go to someone and beg for food. They might give you, but laugh at you at the end. And I don't know how to put it. I really suffered, and I'm still suffering.
And that's why you took the picture?
So the reason why I took the picture is I see how things are going. I don't know how my life will end. Yes.
Like you die or what?
Anyone would die. Everyone would die.
But how could
Excuse me to say, Ebony is gone. Yes, Ebony is gone. I don't know what will happen to me. Maybe I might be thinking, your friend BBC then, bipolar, I'll say then. Your friend is there.
Bipolar.
Oh, God.
Hey, Polo.
Your friend is saying bipolar. Depression, overdose of depression is the bipolar.
Is that what they told you?
I'm telling you. Hey, depression, but when you're depression, I'm attending to the word no. It's no. I bet my mom about so. It's in me catch me banning say. Because I bought for sometimes you're naked. And I said, "Man,
so are you saying that's the state in which you got to?
Like there are some at times that you've not been to. Maybe you're okay. Maybe you're okay. Maybe sometimes you go into some situation and you think you are going crazy.
So you're saying that the overdose of
my problems and
was
things
what
I'm
made
facing.
you take that picture?
I'm telling you. And did you read the caption? If you should have read the caption and you put yourself in it, you understand where I'm coming from.
What was the caption?
I said, son, this is how naked I want to give birth to you. So if I'm lying by the roadside and you are passing, in case you see me that I've run mad, don't pass by me. I'm still your mom. That's what I wrote. Yeah, that's what I wrote.
What was going through your mind? You were depressed at that time?
Yeah, that time.
And you thought that you might end up on the road?
On the road, yes.
Are you serious?
It's true. You've never been into that. Wait till you.
What was taking you
Wait
there?
till you get into that state. You understand me?
What took you there? Because, like you said, you were loud on social media. People loved you. You were making money from making adverts. So, what took you to that state where you felt depressed to the extent that you thought that you could be by the road?
I'm making money, but I always say I'm content with whatever I get. Because so far as I eat, I clothe myself. It's just enough. A lot of people are not getting what I get. But I'm still going through a lot. MzGee, what I get, that's what I used to pay my son's fees. That's what I used to pay my rent. I need to make sure my son look good in the eyes of the public. And I'm feeling the pain in me, and no one sees it. People think what we see on social media is it all. But aside social media, MzGee, we are suffering. I'm suffering. So at that time, they stayed. That was what I was in. Yes.
And then the world began to talk, and then they said child right had come for you.
Has come for me. When the thing started, they said police people are looking for me. But at that time, no, I didn't receive any invitation. But I only hear it on radio. Poloo, police is looking for Poloo, police. But my house, everyone knows my house. Even the bloggers knows my house, because before I got there, I did a birthday party in my house. All the bloggers came. So, and Poloo is not someone who is scared. I'm always on the street making videos. They pay you with fans. And the police, some of them even sees me at the checkpoints. So I was like, police looking for me. So I was there when one of my old boss, I used to work with Corporate Guardian Business Magazine, Mr. Oscar, called me and said, he's free with the police, the headquarters, because he has been printing their calendar for them. So if that is the case, we should go. So that in case they are looking for me, if it's true, then they tell me whatever. It's better than all that they are doing. The trauma is too much. So I went to him, we went to the headquarters. We went to Doksu. When we went to Doksu, they said we should go to social welfare. So they asked me to bring my son, and they interviewed my son. And my son too said he never took that picture with me. So that is why social welfare didn't come in. Because they asked my son 4 times. He said he doesn't remember taking that. Yeah, my son loves me. No matter what, he knows that I gave birth to him. And he will never watch for them to take me away. My son knows that we took that picture. I was even surprised. They were like, what did you tell your son? My son was not leaving. He came with my mom that moment in the morning. And they came to Doksu. And they asked him, who is this? He said, my mother. Who is this? He said himself. Did you take this? He said, no. Did you take? He said, no, 4 times. And he ran away because they were forcing him. So he left them. He came to me. And they said, and I told them that if my son doesn't see my mom, he will not talk. Because he's like this with my mom. So when my mom is standing, he will feel okay. But you've taken him along with you people. I don't know. So that's what happened. So that's why social welfare pulled aside. So they gave the case to Doksu. So Doksu people handled the case till I finished.
And in handling the case, even though your son had said that he didn't take the picture with you, the case took a while.
Yeah, very. It's 1.5 years.
How did you feel during the process? Did you have sleepless nights? Did you have days of uncertainty? How did you live through that period before even the jail term?
Okay. When the trial started, I was in Nigeria. Everything started when I got to Nigeria. I said I've started a new project in Nigeria. So I was there. So I always come from, and all my courts coming from Nigeria, booking flights and going, because it's express, going 2,400, coming 2,400. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Who was paying that?
Myself.
This money you were getting from
the projects. Before you, the sign-off fee, they will give you the sign-off fee before you go there. So I was using the sign-off fee to pay all that. And they didn't know I was coming to court. I've been lying to them. My son, I have to come and check, and my son, father, have been, you see.
Hadn't they read about you on the internet to know that?
No, when the thing started afresh, they didn't know. They didn't know. So they said they have to bail me. So when the first bail bond came, that is when everyone heard. So that one, they said 100,000 with 4 sureties, for people who has properties worth 100,000 Ghana cedis. And me, Poloo, who do I have? So one good Samaritan came from Tema, from nowhere. Wow. Yes, Christian. So he came to court. He came with his properties, but they said it's not qualified. I'm telling you, only him, the property can cover everything, but they said still it's not qualified. Right. I don't know, God knows. So someone approached us there and said, okay, if they are saying it's not qualified, there are some people around the court there who can help. So you pay them and then they use their properties to stand for you.
Wow.
Yes, so God grace, the man paid them for me and then they used their properties to stand for me. And I got my first, that wasn't jail, it was police custody. So I went back to Nigeria again just after they bailed me. The next day I went to Nigeria.
How long were you in police custody?
Oh, that one I spent 2 days. The first one I spent 2 days. So
that one you were in police custody?
Police custody.
You are in their
cells. Yes, I was.
It was the first experience, right?
It was my first experience. But when I got there, I don't know, me, I'm strong. Oh. I'm strong because when I got there, I was free with them. And it's like, they know me already. They've heard my name. Even the male cells, they'll be there. They'll be shouting my name, Akuapem Poloo. So they make me feel like, and the celebrities, Akuma Masimbi, DKB, Stacey Amwat, they all came. Bismarck, the joke, they all come. They've been giving me food, and I'll give it to the cell. Yes. So all my problem was my son, because by all means they will tell him. He will hear it when he go to school, and it wasn't easy. In there, all I was thinking was my son. If I was not having a child by then, I think, but the trauma was serious, and I was growing myself. Man, so did that. I was slim. I can't eat. When they bring food, I give it to the inmates, and they bailed me. I went back to Nigeria. Every 2 weeks, I have to come to court. When I go to court, they adjourn the case. Sometimes prosecutor will not come. Sometimes the complainant will not come. Adjourning like that, going and coming. So last year, the first sentence came. Yes.
Another break. We are back, and I'm sure that will be the concluding part of the story.
Yeah.
And so we are about to hear the concluding part of Akuapem Poloo's story. Now she's gone past, cells in prison custody. Now we are going to talk about the first jail term that came. So you went to court, and what happened?
I went to court. When I went to court, the judge asked me to go for pregnancy test. So when she asked me to go for pregnancy test, then my lawyer realized that, because if they want to jail a female, they want to be sure if you are not pregnant. And I don't remember telling her that I'm pregnant. So meaning she wants to be sure before she gives me the sentence. And if it's a fine, why is she asking me to go for pregnancy test? So meaning she wants to sentence me. So when she said that, she said after the test, they should detain me. Hey! At that point, I was asking too much questions. I was worrying my lawyer and the CID on the case a lot. So they took me to police hospital, Osu. They did the test, a lot of things, and then they took me back to Osu police station. I spent 3 days there. Then we went to court, and then they sentenced me. When they sentenced me, they took me to Insawam. When I got there, they have to quarantine me. So I was waiting. My lawyer did the appeal, wrote the appeal for me to be released. And then they started the free Akuapem Poloo for me. When I was there, I couldn't eat at all. Immediately you get to the gate, the big gate for them to push you to the compound of the prison. Says your spirit will leave you. Even the word alone, going to jail. So I entered. When I entered, not only they were expecting me already because they listened to radio news, so they know Poloo is coming. So when I was passing with my rubber bag and my things, Poloo, welcome, don't worry, you didn't do anything, and you go. So mekuma tom yem kakra because suni dia misu tama mo sentencing me ni nyana misu. And when they give you fine sentence, she doesn't sit and listen to you saying, Mama, she'll go to her chamber. So if you cry, you cry, by all means, they will take you. whether you like or not, unless they do whatever they have to do closed door, but you still go and serve some more. They give me food, I'm not able to eat. So one nurse there, she'll go and buy me fried yam, and then with some bitter malt, and then I'll take some more, then I'll sleep. So because of the quarantine, I didn't experience the cells, the prison cells. I was all alone in my room. And I didn't know you being there was worse, because I told you when you go inside the cells, they'll maltreat you. The way we hear about jail and things. So I was praying to be there till my sentence. But the quarantine is only 10 days. If someone comes, then you spend only 7 days and then you go to cell. But God's willing, the free polo Ghana did for me, the whole world participated, and it touched the president's heart, and they helped me to come out. So when I came out, I spent, I think 4 months later, they called my case again. When they call my case again, then I have to go back to jail. And I was like, how?
What changed?
How?
Because that's when you came and you did the press conference.
Yes.
You know.
And the same judge who said the sentence is too harsh is taking me back. She looked at me and said I should go and continue and give my son to a relative to take care of. I said, oh God, where did I go wrong? So they took me back again. That time, because I've spent 4 months outside, they said, Madam, my lawyer, please, won't you, my lawyer asked her, please, are you not doing any pregnancy test? She asked me, are you pregnant? Hey, I realized that this one is hot. This one, no mercy for me. So they took me back to Nsawam. When they quarantined me, by this time, I enter cells. And before they were taking me to cell, the day the woman came, it rained. Even the day I got to Nsawam, it rained seriously. So the prison officers were saying a lot of things.
Like what?
Like, God brought me there for a reason. Maybe God wanted to hide me, so I shouldn't. Then they were consoling me. So the day they were coming to take me to the cell to, it rained seriously. And when the lady was coming for me, I was scared because I thought they would maltreat me. They were going to do bad things to me there. So I said, oh ma, but the 10 days is not up to, she said someone is here. So they have to take me. I've spent 7 days there, so I have to go. She says, I have to change myself and pack myself. I took like 1 hour. The woman said, Rosamond, there's nothing there, change and let's go. So she came inside, helped me. And when I got to my cells, I was in cells 1. My 1 feet at the gate. When I go, they said, I should come. They were all calling me. They said, I should come. So when I got there, they were doing Akuapem Poloo. Someone took my blanket, everything, laid my bed for me. In the evening, we twerk. We twerk. Everyone was telling their story.
You're twerking with them?
Yes. I twerk.
You forgot about your son?
Oh, but you see,
yes.
It's, you know, many of them bon como sa, ye bon como sa, me intimi anda po ay match 5 no me nyane ye de numre by 6 ni ada by 5 ni nya ko inside ay match 5 no masa me friend ye ko ye ejuma sa we read me because I came newly. My job was different inside. Okay. There was once they came to call me to go and scrub the officers' washroom, but one girl called Nora, she did it for me. So there are some people there.
They treated you like a celebrity in there.
Yes. Not only me. If you have to do something and you have money, there are some people, no one comes to visit them. They don't have money. So they take people's job to do for them and you pay them. So if you have money, you give it to them so that they can also feed. So they do it for me, but there are some petty jobs I help. Sometimes if they don't call me myself, I go and join and then we do it together.
What did this experience and you finally coming out, you know, add to the brand?
Okay.
Or take away from the brand?
Okay. I would say, this experience has never taken anything away from me.
Really?
No, it never took anything away, and I don't feel any. I feel like it's something that needs to happen in this life. No, maybe it's attached to your life. you have to go to prison to experience it. You can't swerve it. If it's something that you can't do, you have to be in prison before. Joseph, ni animal de no one could dey fiase. O could dey fiase. One yen ni animal she. Something I can say. But what we can destiny will say a saw the fiase and say all shiny. Into Kodai. Nelson Mandela, one oman chinam to me fiase. O could dey fiase. Yen penny for baby, I'm could dey fiase. So who am I? So I have no regrets going there. But what took me there is my regrets. Taking the picture with my son. Now, I didn't know it was a bad thing. And I regret to know that it was a bad thing. If I should have known, I wouldn't have done it with my son.
Has it had any effect on your son in school?
Yeah, in
people who, want to associate with him as a kid?
Okay. For now, because in school, I don't know how he takes it, but when they sentenced me, we lied to him that I've gone back to Nigeria to work, but later on, he was telling my mom, they said they've sentenced my mom is in prison and blah, blah, blah. But since I came, no, when we work, people are rather get him close, kids, school, everyone plays with him. And he has never come home to tell me that this is what people are saying about him. People are calling him this, no. And I'm no more a convict because they find me, they change my to a fine. Yeah, so you can't see me and call me
an ex-convict.
No, they find me.
So you're not an ex-convict?
Never.
Would that have been your problem?
Yes. The trauma alone says, the trauma. It's not easy. It's not easy to be in jail. I don't pray for anyone to go there. Never. Because your freedom alone taken away from you. You can't see your family. Those people, when their boyfriend leave them, then they will be saying they can't stay. And then when you go to jail, when they wait till they sentence you for 1 year, 30 years, there are some people there 30 years, some people for life. Condemned. I saw them, they are there. They have no hope. So if yours is 3 months, they will come to you. Me, I've been here 15 years, and I'm still here. So if they tell you that you yourself, you will console yourself. Yeah.
It's been nice talking to you. I know that a lot of us said, oh, obey. But like you said, you won't change. This is you. And I guess we would all have to adjust
to that. MzGee, if I should be, how would I eat? I won't eat. So I have to come on social media. I just have to be careful. And one thing I always say is, anything at all can take you to jail. Not only stealing, not only stabbing someone, small thing. You can just even take your friend's water to drink, and your friend will say, I will take you to jail. You will try to pay her. She will say, I don't like it. She will take you to jail. We just have to stay safe. Make sure you don't step on someone's toe. Just be yourself. Pray to God. And move on.
And I hope that the celebrities have not dogged you.
Oh, none of them. They are all close to me. Like you. I came now, you've called me on your show. Yes, if you don't want me, like you say, oh, we were called Jiaba, made meet me in front of, but you didn't do that. Yes, some people will say, so I called Jiaba, meet me in the Nkasa. I meet him in the Nkasa, oh, so we are a prisoner. Meet him in the Nkasa, yes. But prisoners, most of the prisoners are president now, and you're under them. So you didn't
believe that this thing is going to make you some president or some presidential material.
Someone, let me tell you, you don't know, but one day,
someone has prophesied to you.
One day.
Tell me.
One day.
So that I remember today.
One day you call me and say, Rosemond, you sat on my show to say this to me. This is never a disgrace. It's a grace in disguise. I believe in that. Unless we are in Ghana. We are in Ghana. We will all see. Because God knows that man shadan am here sadden. And anything I've done on social media is all fun. Aside that, my real life, if you see me in real life, you will never believe that it's me that you see on social media. Yeah, so it's part of life. We move on. I would just say that I thank the public. I thank the government. I thank my celebrities who stood for me. I thank some few people who stood by me and did not give up on me when I got myself in trouble. God should bless them for me.
Bless you too, and thank you so much for coming. Brings us to the end of today's episode of Just Being Us. I am so emotional that I don't know what else to say, but I hope you have a good night.